Doug.
Limu and I always tell you to customize your car insurance and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. But now, we want you to feel it. Cue the emu music, Limu.
Save yourself money today. Increase your wealth. Customize and save, we say.
That may have been too much feeling.
Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Savings vary. Underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates. Excludes Massachusetts.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/PODKATZ12. Just go to Indeed.com/PODKATZ12 right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is Roz and Mocha.
It's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Roz. Mocha. Roz. It's Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hello, it's Roz and Mocha.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm just at school right now, coaching a senior boys basketball team. But yeah, it's great.
Okay, well, here we go.
Awesome.
Roz and Mocha's Vintage Moments.
Get it off your chest.
Would you like to give your name or no?
You don't have to.
Yeah, I don't mind. It's Jess.
Okay.
Jess? Okay.
Jess, Jess.
Okay, Jess. What's on your mind? What do you got to get off your chest? What do you want to vent about?
So back last week, you guys had a wicked segment about kind of like kids your children that do these ridiculous things and like you have no idea why they do the things they do. And I've got 3 crazy kids, but my middle child is like the classic, typical middle child that I don't think will ever grow up, which is fantastic. But so this middle child got sent to his room. This is a couple of years ago now, but he's still the same.
Wait, well, I'm going to pause you for 1 second, Jess. Can you give us an age range where this story
so he was
takes place?
6 at the time, and he's turning 9 this March.
Okay.
So what happened?
Yeah.
He gets in trouble. He gets sent to his room.
Yeah. So he gets in trouble, doing whatever, talking back or just, being him. He gets frustrated easily, but gets sent to his room. And typically he doesn't really care to get sent to his room because he's got a ton of toys and stuff in his room. He's occupied. He owns it. And he's like, sure, whatever. I'm going to my room.
Wow.
Like, no big deal. So yeah, he doesn't care and the behavior doesn't stop, that kind of thing. But so I went in there and I took out like a ton of toys. I'm like, nope, you have no access to this. This is not happening today. You're going in your room. And I left like Lego and that kind of thing, just easy things to occupy him, but he's very, very creative. So like he would build forts and have the best time of his life in his room if I let that happen.
Yeah.
So he's in his room, probably like an hour and a half or something. I don't know. Did his time, comes out, no big deal. We're hoping the behavior changed. Surely it didn't, but, it gets better eventually. Anyways, like a couple weeks go by and I'm in there trying to like vacuum his room, make it look nice and cleaning up his mess. And I'm like, there's this weird odor in here. It kind of smells funny. And we have a dog, we have a cat. So I kind of thought, okay, maybe one of them had been in here, but I vacuumed, the odor kind of increased a bit, thought nothing too much of it, but came back like the next week to vacuum and it was still there. Mm-hmm. So I'm down on the floor and kind of like, where is this coming from? Mm-hmm. And I moved his bed, which was a box spring at the time, on the floor, and it released the most god-awful odor I have ever smelled in my life, worse than like a skunk spray outside of your house.
Right.
And I could not figure out what was going on. But it turns out that his excuse was that he didn't think he could leave his room to go to the bathroom.
Right.
And and he decided to urinate down the heat vent and all over the box spring of his bed. And I mean, this had been sitting, he's the only room that has carpet, so it even went under the carpet and just like created a layer of urine underneath the floor. And it wasn't until I moved things that this scent just exploded. And it took like over a week, nobody could be in there. The doors had to be closed. The whole house started smelling like it. Like, I mean, worse than this skunk spray of being outside. It was awful. And we did like the baking soda and vacuuming that up. We did the urine destroyer stuff. We did pet kind of vacuum things. We eventually had to throw the box spring in the mattress. Just could not be saved. And he was thrilled because then he got bunk beds.
Okay, so so when you had the conversation with him and you said that he peed down the heating vent and then also on the bed, was he just sort of standing there trying to pee down the vent and some got on the bed, or was he just standing there spraying it all over the place?
I feel like he was spraying. Like, I feel because it was also in that Lego I left in his room, which we also didn't find out till later when I picked it up to move it and saw all this like yellow in the bottom of the Lego bin. Bin.
Right.
Oh my gosh. It was so bad.
How many times did he go?
I don't know. It was like this kid was just full and decided that maybe it was multiple days of this. I don't know.
Because maybe that's something that he just did in there. Like, maybe it wasn't that time when you sent him to his room. Maybe you discovered like a pattern. Like, maybe this is just something he does.
Yeah, not anymore, thank goodness. But I think it happened more than once.
Yeah, because I think that if you're gonna pee in your room, right? I don't think you start by spraying it everywhere.
No, you gotta start.
I don't know.
I think
the vent is very close.
Yeah,
like the Lego drawer.
Yeah, like I think you're a little bit more discreet the first couple of times, but after that, like he may like every time you got mad at him, he may have just gone up and taken it out on his room. You know?
Right. I feel like you're right. Definitely, the vent was close to the box spring, so that was likely in the same episode.
Yeah.
But the Lego could have been a whole other.
And then the heating vent, that's an assault on the whole family.
Yeah. That's when he leveled up.
It was awful. It was awful. He's a great kid, but it was awful at the time.
Wow.
See, my dad's punishments with us were definitely not being sent to your room to like hang out. It was like, well, A, beating. 2, it could have been sent to your room and write lines.
Right.
Over and over again. I will not, whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Or it was literally stand in the corner, face the wall until I tell you to turn around.
Yeah.
No, this kid loved being sent to his room. He still does.
That's where he
does. He just goes up there and plays Lego and pisses all over the place.
I know.
No, you got to up your punishment game, Jess.
I absolutely do.
It's like sit in the living room on the couch and don't stare at nothing else. Just
but
sit
he's the
there.
kid that, like, when he does bad things, like, my husband and I are trying to stifle our laughs and, like, not smile and try and get him in trouble. But he's so cheeky and he's such a little, like, he's just such a cutie.
He's got you wrapped around his finger.
Oh, he does.
Damn.
He sure does.
That's how you get a new Lego and a new bed.
He's a terrorist.
Damn.
It's true.
Hi, Jess. Thank you for sharing your vented moment. You feel better?
Yeah, actually I do. It's a pretty funny story. I love that one.
That's wonderful. You're the best. Between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Ooh, I'm going to say Mocha.
Hey, love you, Jess.
All right, love you too, guys. Bye.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Yo!
Hello, good morning.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Wonderful. Excited to talk to you. Hang on.
Roz and Mocha's vented moments.
Get it off your chest.
Love vented moments on the Roz and Mocha Show.
Yes.
You get to come on and just vent about anything.
And you don't have to give your name if you don't want, but the floor is yours. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm not going to say my name. It's better not to.
Perfect.
But I am going to talk about today about drive-through etiquette.
Okay.
About what?
Drive-through etiquette.
Oh, drive-through etiquette. Okay, go ahead.
Yes. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say it, but there's two particular drive-throughs, one being Tim Hortons, one being McDonald's, where when the cars pull into the driveway, and then we're going through the snail to get to order our coffees every morning, they leave a car width of a gap. So what that means is that when cars are coming in and going through the drive-through, right about 3 cars ahead of you, there'll be this one guy or one woman who will leave about a car length gap. Now, why does that matter? When we're all coming in, we're getting hooked at cars that are driving on the street, because sometimes the driveways are not wide enough or long enough. And then we're trying to pull in. Well, they're honking at us to get the hell out of the way. But I could see that nice car sitting in the driveway who has left a car length gap. For what reason? Is he scrolling? I don't know. But he needs to move up. Now we get through the drive-through, and we're now ordering our food, and there's always that car in front of you who also leaves a large gap in between to now pick up their food. And what happens? You can't order your food. They're yelling from 50 meters away, what would you like to order? Your head is out the window yelling, coffee, coffee, coffee. And then when you get through your drive-through, your coffee is actually made wrong because they don't hear you well enough. That's one thing. Then we pull up to the drive-through window to pick up our coffee, and the octopus hands come out. So you'll have a couple people handing you coffee, bagel, whatever you ordered, and you haven't even given the money yet. So now I find myself wrestling with, what do I take first? Do I take your coffee? Do I pay my bill first? Do I run? Whatever that is, but I just had to get it off my chest because it happens every day.
So your problem, and I've noticed this too, I don't go through a lot of drive-thrus, but I think that people think proper etiquette is when you have a car in front of you and they get up to collect their food, right? I think people, out of some weirdo respect thing, leave a big gap. Like when the car in front of you drives up to get the food, do you drive right along with them and sit right behind them?
Yes, right on their butts.
Oh, I don't get that close, but I don't leave a car's length gap.
Right.
But so I do, it's just normal. I don't know. I just drive up.
So next time when you're in a drive-through, pay attention and take a look how cars are spaced apart.
So you want cars closer?
Closer, please, closer, so that more cars can actually get on the parking lot to go through the drive-through.
Okay.
This is like a therapy for me right now because every morning I literally scream in my car. And now I'm hoping everybody can hear it, and they're currently in their cars, sitting at Tim Hortons drive-thru, looking at the cars in front of them to notice that there's very large gaps in between the cars.
So
now, does
close
this happen
the gap.
at all drive-thrus that you've experienced, or is it just these two specific locations?
These two specific locations. I do have kids, so sometimes I do travel through different drive-thrus. It's not for me per se, but the only one that I go to is always the Tim Hortons one. And that's where it happens.
I imagine it's the same everywhere.
Yeah. I'll pay attention now.
Yeah,
a little bit more.
And what about if you're behind somebody and you see that they're on their phone and they don't realize that the person in front of them has driven up? Will you honk?
No. What I did was I've in the past have butt in front of them if my line was longer and there's two lines going to one.
Oh yeah.
I've had a guy come out of the car and say, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Well, if you weren't on your phone, you would be paying attention."
Can I tell you guys?
Such a large gap.
One of my favorite things ever is to honk at someone when I realize that they're on their phone, they're not paying attention.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter if it's
when
the red light turns green and I'm sitting there for 5 seconds while I'm waiting for your dumb ass to finish scrolling.
Yep.
No. That ain't gonna happen. Even in the drive-thru, I will honk.
And they never give attitude. They never give attitude either because they know they're wrong.
Yeah.
They know.
I love it. It's one of my favorite things.
Same.
But let me ask, do you honk politely like, or do you go,
Oh, no, I do the bam, bam, bam. It's 3. Just so they understand. Maria, hold on. Maria looks guilty. Would I be honking at you at a red light or at a drive-thru like that?
Drive-thru, no. Like, I'm in and out. But okay. I also agree with the octopus hands things. Like, you pull up, you're trying to pay, and they're throwing your coffee at you, and you're like, I only have 2 hands. Like, relax. But I will say, is like, there's been times where, like, I've literally clicked, like, the heat seat on my car, and the light just turned green. I wouldn't even have hit the gas if I was paying attention that quickly, and someone's honked. And it's like, where like, relax. Like, it's been a minute, not even like a second.
Okay, so for that,
like
I wouldn't
that
honk.
pisses me off.
When
Like,
when I recognize that someone is on their phone, you can tell that they are on their phone clearly, right? That's when I do. Bah, bah, bah.
I think one honk is enough, but I mean, you can do you.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna do me. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right, girl. You feel better getting that off your chest today?
I feel so much better today.
Yeah.
This is amazing. It's a free therapy. I recommend it to everyone.
All right. Good luck in that line today.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
All right. It's the Roz and Mocha Show. Before we continue, because you sound like you're in a great mood.
Calm down. Time to get it off your chest right now. Maybe you should talk about your problems. It's Roz and Mocha better moments.
If you are in such a good mood, why are you on Vented Moments? What do you need to get off your chest today? What is it that is bothering you so much that you need everyone to hear about it?
Oh, man, do I need to vent. So I live in a small town called Dundalk. I don't know if you know where that is, but it's about almost 2 hours north of Toronto. Very small town. Basically one way in and out. One lane going north, one lane going south.
Okay.
Very difficult to pass.
There's like less than 3,000 people that live there, right?
Yeah,
Small
very small. We
population,
live
okay.
with the Mennonites. We live with Mennonites, horse and buggies. Very small town.
Okay.
But now it's getting very populated. We're getting a lot of people coming up because the housing market is a little bit cheaper. So with that comes more people, more traffic, more people that don't know how to drive. So my drive into work is about an hour and 10 minutes each way.
Ooh. Wow.
Thank God I have you guys. Thank God. So I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
But let me vent about this. If you are going 40 in an 80, and let's be real, we're actually going 100, right? And you're going 40 kilometers an hour, and with your four ways on for no apparent reason, and there's a lineup of cars behind you, about 40 cars, do us all a favor and pull the F over. Let everybody go by, and then you can go on your merry slow AF way.
But why are they driving so slow?
Who knows? Probably because they don't know how to drive. Who gave them a license? I don't know. That's a whole other story.
I see that all the time. Somebody driving with their four ways on, doing like half the speed limit.
Right? Isn't it so annoying? And there's a huge lineup, and we're driving. You know, a lot of us have to go, some of us to Toronto, into the city, and you're going 40 in an 80? It's ridiculous. Pull over. Let everybody go by.
Now, is there a chance, like, does this happen all the time, or is there a chance that maybe something is wrong with their vehicle?
You know what? It's happening more and more. I think it's just because we are in the snow belt, and, you know, sometimes there are a little bit of snow drifts, whatever. Maybe they're not comfortable driving. Well, that's a you problem, not a me problem.
Fair.
You know? So pull over, please. And if everybody is listening, please do so. And if you are that kind of person, just pull over.
I mean, that's a valid complaint right there.
Yeah. And I guess if something were wrong with your car, you should pull over anyway, just in case.
Pull over.
Okay.
Let everybody else go by.
Okay.
And then wait till you can be last in line?
Yeah.
But you're only going to be last in line until a new group of cars comes up behind you.
Then pull over again or get a tow.
Okay. Fair enough. And what if they're just scared?
Then don't drive.
Okay.
Like, unless you have to.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ask a friend.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah,
I could understand how that would be infuriating when you got an hour 10 into work and back home every day.
Right? Like, it's wild to me.
So in this, on this street where the speed limit's 80, like, real talk, how fast are you going?
98.
98.
Why 98, not 100?
Because it's just below 100.
Because it's just below 100, and I feel like cops don't really pull you over if you're going a little bit below 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do that too. I mean, I have to guess because I don't have digital in my car, so I gotta guess.
Your speedometer doesn't work?
No, it's still the arrow, right? So I gotta like kind of, and I'm really tall, and the steering wheel blocks my speedometer, so sometimes I don't even know how fast I'm going until I poke my head above it. I'm the worst height for everything in my car.
Damn.
The worst height. Like where I sit and how high I am, my steering wheel blocks out my speed and my gas.
Oh, my God.
So it's very easy for me to just drive in speed and not know I'm on empty.
That does not sound safe
and then
at all.
I do the safe thing, which is I slow down to half the speed limit. I put my four ways on until I can safely get to a gas station.
Oh, my God. I will tell you.
You feel better?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Okay,
so
good.
much.
Hey, before we let you go, between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
I'm gonna have to go with Mocha.
Hey, love you for that, girl.
There you go.
Yo, have a
Love
great
you guys
day.
so much. You too. Thanks so much.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/PODKATZ12. Just go to Indeed.com/PODKATZ12 right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. You know when you're really stressed or not feeling so great about your life or about yourself? Talking to someone who understands can really help. But who is that person? How do you find them? Where do you even start? Talkspace. Talkspace makes it easy to get the support you need. With Talkspace, you can go online, answer a few questions about your preferences, and be matched with a therapist. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule, wherever you feel most at ease. If you're depressed, stressed, struggling with a relationship, or if you want some counseling for you and your partner, or just need a little extra one-on-one support, Talkspace is here for you. Plus, Talkspace works with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. No insurance? No problem. Now get $80 off of your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com. Save $80 with code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com.
All right. Here we go.
How you doing, my love?
Roz and Mocha's Vincent Moments! Get it off your chest.
We're doing great. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Okay, so as you know, with Vented Moments, this is your opportunity to just whatever it is that's bothering you, you want to get it off your chest, you want to say whatever. We have the platform for you. We won't ask any questions. Maybe we'll ask you some questions. And you definitely do not have to give your name if you don't want. These are things that maybe you can't say out loud. You can't talk to your coworkers, your friends, your family. Maybe nobody cares, but we care. Go ahead.
Thank you. I don't mind sharing my name. My name is Alex. I am part of what's called like the sandwich generation. So I'm a mom of two, but I'm also caring for my aging mother. And so I use meditation apps to keep me from spiraling over like the schedule and the Paw Patrol not being on at the right time and the meal planning. And I find even the meditation apps come with stress.
In what way? I use meditation apps as well.
Okay, well, my Vented Moment is about guided meditation apps. Why, when they say breathe in for 4, hold for 4, do they insist on talking through what should be the whole count? Like, I'm holding my breath, and I'm starting to feel like a Navy SEAL because they're turning my 4-second hold into a TED Talk about how to hold my breath. Like, just do the counts and don't talk, because now I'm holding my breath for like 9 or 10 seconds, not 4. Because even just to say, now hold your breath for, like, that takes time to say that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's holding on to the breath that I'm holding. Like, I'm over here dying because you are explaining how to hold my breath. Like, I don't need it explained. You can just count. I'm not trying to extend. I'm just trying to breathe.
Alex, not to be more of an explainer, but that's called box breathing.
Yes, box breathing, exactly. And it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Like, we don't need an explanation.
I'm with you on this.
Gosh.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So much nonsense.
So much nonsense. Like, just let the silence do the heavy lifting.
Thank you.
That's your job. If I wanted to hold my breath and panic, I would do my online banking. Like, I wouldn't be needing a guided meditation.
People feel that they need to like fill those moments with stuff so they seem relevant.
But they're doing the whole guided meditation. You know, Alex, until you mentioned it, I never thought of that. And I meditate every single night. And some of the guided meditations do include that box breathing. And now I think it's going to throw me off. Because that's what I'm going to think about.
It's supposed to calm you down.
And it
but
does.
Again, like I know how to count to 4. So you don't have to say hold your breath, feel your like I'm sitting there gasping for air. I don't need the extra explanation.
Okay, can I make a suggestion?
Please.
If you already know what you're going to do in these guided meditations, and it sounds like you've done enough of them, you could probably do one on your own. So why not play like meditation music and then you do the box breathing or any of the other exercises that you've done in the past, but just solo without someone talking to you?
Because I am trapped in my home on maternity leave and I have no friends and I need Sandra. I just need her to do things a little differently.
I think this is a very valid. I don't use them, but I've heard Catherine play them before. Like sometimes she'll throw one on in bed kind of thing. She used to play them for Roxy all the time too before bed.
Oh, they're so good.
It would help her sleep. And I remember listening to it being like, ugh, I could never, like I would like not be able to relax. That stuff doesn't relax me.
No?
No.
Oh,
like having,
so
like
good.
just having somebody, no, because I'm just too critical of everything. I'm just like you, where I'm like, oh, just shut up for a second.
Damn, bro.
Like, yeah, it would make me more stressed for sure.
Yeah, you look like you're getting tense right now.
I am.
Wow.
Yeah. And don't
Try
get me
this-
wrong. Huge fan of meditating. Huge fan. But not of those having somebody like talk to you in headphones kind of
I
stuff.
love it. It's so
Yeah.
soothing, man.
Yeah, no.
So soothing.
No.
All right, which is the one that you use, Alex?
I use Insight Timer and a few of them on Apple Music.
Oh, okay, cool.
But I think I'm just going to switch to like soundscapes and make peace with it. And maybe do a little toe tap and do my own count.
Try the Calm app. Have you tried that?
I have not yet tried the Calm app.
Okay, try that. You might like it.
Maybe it will calm me down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna record one where it's gonna start off, and I'm just gonna say, all right, just sit comfortably or lie down or do whatever you want to do. Just get in some sort of comfortable spot. Okay? Are you ready? Here we go in 3, 2, 1. And then I'm going to be silent for 20 minutes. And then I'm going to go, wasn't that great?
But then what am I supposed to do?
That's what she said.
Right?
Wow, I like you, Alex.
Yeah. Wow.
Damn, girl.
Yeah. Wasn't that great?
All right.
End of session.
Do you feel better now that you've vented your moment? You had your vented moment.
So much better.
Yeah.
I don't even need the apps anymore. I just need you guys.
All right. Well, you have us for life, girl. Hey,
Thank
before we
you.
let you go, between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Oh my gosh, it used to be Mocha, but after this, I think it's Roz.
Thank you.
Yo, WTF?
Thank you. I'm a calming spirit.
I'm the one
In
that
this
like
world.
understands your whole
You're my Scarborough boy, but
your whole meditation life.
I don't know. I guess I'm on the fence.
You know, meditation, gang. What's up? Stay calm. All right, girl. Have a great day. Love you.
Bye.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
It's Roz and Mocha.
Hi.
Roz and Mocha's Vintage Moment! Get it off your chest.
We have been getting so many vented moments lately. A lot of people got a lot of things on their mind, and a lot of people have nobody to talk to about it.
That's true.
But as we always say, we got the platform for you on the Roz and Mocha Show. Whatever it is you want to say, complain about, chat about, get our opinions on, you do that right here. So if you don't want to say your name, totally cool, but go ahead.
Hi. So my vented moment is when people are driving and they don't know which lane to pick. Like I'll be driving and they won't even use their turn signals to switch lanes, and it's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I get that, especially with not using your signal and then just flying into a lane. Right?
Like it makes no
that's
sense.
crazy disrespectful.
I will often
And dangerous.
I will often follow Maury down the road to the highway.
It's her vented moment,
Yeah,
not
I know.
yours.
I'll sometimes Maury will we'll leave it around the same time, and then I'll be a little bit behind him, and he'll just be in front of me the whole time. And it's one of these crazy things where it's so funny because Maury, first of all, drives like, you can bleep this, right? Maury drives like an
Oh,
right?
bro, I've been in the car
Like-
when Maury's driving like that before. It's scared for my
not,
life.
like, it's not reckless. It's not dangerous. It's not that he's a bad driver. He just drives like an
Yeah,
right?
100%.
And you can tell on the road that the person driving that car is driving like an and there's no signaling whatsoever. He will plow through every yellow And like it's red when he's 2 feet into the intersection.
Yeah.
Like,
But I always
easily.
check if there's a camera
Easily.
taking pictures first.
Easily. He speeds like crazy on like a city street, and I'll see him and he'll disappear, right? Like he'll just be driving so fast and so crazy. But and I'm driving normal, stay in the same lane. I just cruise, I'm doing my thing. By the time we get down to where he has to turn right, I'm right behind him again.
Yeah.
Every single time. Every single time. And this is what people, I agree with you. Those people who are like in and out of lanes and everything else, doing the whole thing, if you just stay put, you're going to pull off the highway and you're going to be right behind him again. Yeah. Like it's just
not
the way it
saving time.
happens. You're not saving any time.
But you feel like you are.
No, but you're not though. You're not saving any time. 0 time.
No, it's a mind game.
It's not a mind game. It's not a mind game.
You have to have a mind in order to play games.
Oh, damn.
How did this become about me?
Well, because you're the worst driver we know.
So weaving in and out of traffic, not putting on your signal, anything else on the road that pisses you off?
But even like during rush hour, people are just slow, and I hate that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, where are they going to go, right?
Yeah, like especially on highways. Like, come on.
How fast
Go
do you
with
want?
the
How
speed.
fast do you want to drive on a highway? Like, how if everybody went, what speed would be okay
Like
with you?
100 would be good, like the
100.
normal speed.
Okay, I got
Some people do 60 on a highway.
I got you. You know what pissed me off the other day? Now that we can, I had my kid in the car.
Everything?
No, I had my kid in the car, right? So we were on a part of the 401 where they had like a diamond lane, right? Like a 2+. And I was like, rocks. I'm like, we get to use the 2+.
Yeah.
And when you're on the highway, there's long stretches of that carpool lane that you can't cross back over into the regular highway. Right.
Not
It's like-
supposed to cross over the double lines.
No, right? But my problem was there was 2 cars in the carpool lane. There was me and the guy in front of us. And it was packed on the other side, right? So I'm like, we're doing it. We're doing carpool lane. So we jump in the carpool lane. I'm feeling good about myself. Everybody else in the 5 lanes to our right are flying. The one guy in front of me is doing 90.
Oh, no. At that point.
no.
I can't dip.
No, but at that point, I'd be honking or I'd be like flashing my high beams.
Yeah,
like you gotta speed up.
But I couldn't
because that's dangerous.
yeah,
what you're doing.
I couldn't go anywhere, right? So I was like,
What a
"Oh
pisser.
man, what a pisser!" I made that mistake. I won't make that mistake again.
Yeah, them. And I don't know if you, person on the phone, feel this as well. Like if you follow the rules of the road,
Yeah.
tell me it doesn't piss you off. Now it's a vented moment for everyone.
Yeah.
Tell me it doesn't piss you off when you see a single driver, one person in the vehicle using that carpool lane when there's like enough traffic everywhere, or crossing over the double lines to get in and out of that lane.
Yeah.
No, it does piss me off. It
Right?
really does.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember when we had the Pan Am games a couple years ago?
yeah.
And the DVP, there was like, DVP's a 3-lane highway, and the far left lane was the HOV lane, and it was empty. But during rush hour, the other 2 lanes were rammed.
Yes.
I hated that.
Yeah, I loved it because I always had my kid with me because she was young during the Pan Am Games.
Oh,
it was incredible. I've never got anywhere faster than I did during the Pan
Living
Am
that car
Games.
seat life.
Oh,
It's
it
a
was
great reason to have a child.
Because
Just so
I looked up and I was like, babies count.
Yeah, of course
right?
they do.
Which is weird to me. Babies shouldn't count.
Do pets count?
No.
No.
No, pets shouldn't.
No, and nor should they. Yeah.
I agree. Anyway, I guess, does everybody
I
in the
feel
room
better.
now feel better? Ma'am, on the phone, do you feel better?
I feel much better.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. No, nor should you, Maury. This is a time for reflection.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
You're.
Hello?
Roz and Mocha's vented moment. Get it off your chest.
We've been having a lot of vented moments on the show lately because a lot of people got a lot of things that they want to complain or free their mind of. This is the place for it. You got the platform. Say whatever it is that's been bothering you, and you just go off. Feel free to say your name if you want. If you don't, totally cool. But go ahead.
Hi, my name is Christina, and I need to vent because one of the things that irritates me and gets completely under my skin is people that use their phone in public on FaceTime and put it on speaker.
Oh,
so
yeah.
my thing is that I do not want to hear your business. And I don't want people to hear mine if I'm the person on the other end. It just bothers me. I work in the service industry, actually in the beauty industry. And we have signs posted, please respect other people and their space and their time. And still we have clients that still put their phone on speaker and still do not respect other people.
Now, does it matter? Are you talking about like all public places or like specific places? Like I've been on FaceTime in public before, but there's like a lot of people around, right? So it's like nobody's paying attention to my phone call. But I wouldn't necessarily be on FaceTime, let's say if I'm, I don't know, like in the doctor's office or somewhere in like close quarters. You know what I mean?
What about the grocery store?
Guilty. I've been on FaceTime in the grocery store before.
But see, that bothers me. But like almost everyone here owns earbuds.
Uh-huh.
Right? So why does it have to be loud? Like, why do people need to know your business? Like, would you have it on if you're getting a haircut?
Oh, guilty. I've done it before.
Okay, that bothers me.
But it was like super quick. I wasn't having a full, because I was disrespectful to my barber, I wasn't having a full out conversation. It was like a couple minutes and then off. Maria, your hand is up. What's up?
Yeah, I think it depends on the severity of the conversation. Like if you're talking about like airing out your and your friend's drama on FaceTime in the middle of wherever you are, I don't think that's fair. But if you're at the grocery store, for example, and you're trying to show, I don't know, your husband, your partner, your mom, whoever you're grocery shopping for, and you're like, hey, is this the thing that you need? That's fine, really quickly end it. But not everyone also has earbuds sometimes. So for example, if it's a call that you want to quickly answer and you're like, hey, by the way, you chat for 2 minutes and then you guys say, well, like, I'll call you later, I think that's fine. But I think if it's like an extended conversation in public, then okay, I would say maybe take it over the phone or don't FaceTime. But I think if it's a short, quick conversation, I don't think it's an issue.
Maybe not public transit, right? Public transit, I would say, is a no-no.
Yeah, no, I would say no.
I was going to say, to just take the other side of what Maria was saying, I've had to show Matthew like stuff that when he sends me to the grocery store, stuff for him to buy, I'll just send a picture.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay. Sometimes, honestly, I've had issues where the picture won't send properly. So FaceTime is easier.
No, but even still, like
it's quicker.
I will just not, like, I don't know. There's something about people not talking on the phone. Like that used to bother everybody, is when somebody would be walking down. Remember we all had remember when people had the
Bluetooth
single,
thing?
the single Bluetooth in their ear?
Some cab drivers still got it.
Yeah, I know. And they would just be like talking, right? And then that bothered a lot of people. I think the idea, the reason I'm with you, lady, is that I find the idea of somebody just walking around living their life, holding their phone in front of their face, you know, with the other person on speakerphone, I just find it so arrogant.
Really?
Exactly.
I find it so incredibly arrogant. And that, like, I give a about your conversation. And
exactly.
You know what I mean? I just don't.
I don't know.
And the arrogance is that when they walk by you, that I should either A, be accepting of their whole thing that's going on, or they don't care about anyone or anything.
Yeah.
Right? There's an arrogance when you see somebody. If I saw somebody in the grocery store and they were like, you know, their shoulders were up and the thing was right to their face and they were talking to somebody going, okay, so is this the thing? Is this the thing? But it's not. It's like they're looking at a thing and the phone's in front of their face and they're having these loud ass conversations about nothing. It's an arrogance that I don't think belongs.
If it's if it's a long conversation, then sure, no. But like what Maria was saying, if it's like a quick like, listen, I'll admit, I've been on FaceTime with Shem.
Yeah, but I don't think that's what we're talking about.
When I was at like Walmart once, right? Because I needed just to talk to Shem about something for the show. And I much prefer FaceTime over a phone call because we collectively, everyone, we just spend so much time on our phones anyway. I would rather be on FaceTime.
But I don't think that's what she's talking about. Like, I was in an Uber pool once, and the person next to me was on a FaceTime talking the entire ride.
I will never
out loud, or do they have their headphones?
Out loud, like on FaceTime.
I would. This is the arrogance again. Not saying that you're arrogant, Mocha, but if I'm out and somebody FaceTime me, there's absolutely no way I'm ever answering that.
Really?
Ever?
Damn right.
Ever would I answer?
Yeah, see, I'll answer and be like, okay, I'll call you back.
No way. I find it embarrassing. Really? If I'm out and somebody FaceTime me and
I get excited. I'm like, oh, FaceTime.
No.
Is it because of the lighting? Like, you got to get the right lighting.
No. I'm embarrassed because to me that's not something you do. You don't do that in public.
Damn,
yeah,
right?
No. There's like I think we went too far with doing away with shame.
Mm-hmm.
I think that some people I think we need to bring back a little selective shaming with things to sort of course correct the world.
Wait, but this isn't our vented moment. Where did she go?
I don't know. She's still
I'm
here.
right
I think.
here.
Yeah.
I'm right here. You know what? I have to say though, I agree with Roz, and I'm sorry. I'm also in my early 50s, and I don't know if it's an age thing. I'm sorry. But you know what? I don't know if it's an age thing, but
It might.
It
Totally.
really bothers. Like it just irritates me. Like it's like no one else matters.
Yo, you sound just like Roz, bro.
You two are
Damn.
meant for
You
each
said too
other.
much, lady.
Anyway, do you feel better now that you've like vented that moment?
I feel better to know that I'm not the only one on this earth that feels that way.
Yeah, you and Roz.
I've actually hung up on people before when I've known that I'm on. When I finally find out that I'm on speaker, I've actually hung up on them.
Yo, guess what? I wouldn't want you on speakerphone either. You are loud, lady.
That's right. That's the Italian in me.
There we go.
Christina, you're the best. Thanks for listening. Thank you for that vented moment between Roz and Mocha. Who actually, no, we already know. Anyway, have a wonderful day, okay?
Thank you. You too.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
All right, hello. You're on the Roz and Mocha Show.
Hey, Mocha.
Roz and Mocha's vented moment. Get it off your chest.
A lot of people have been venting about a lot of things, man.
Yeah, man.
This is the platform you get. You don't have to say your name if you don't want, but go ahead. What is it that's
No,
been
I don't
bothering
want to say
you?
my name.
All right,
No
go.
problem.
So what's bothering me is pretty much when extended family or family members, they sell products to other family, such as like life insurance or mortgages, even though they know the family's current situation or what they feel about it. So literally every single time when there's a family gathering, when they see you, they will just ask for a million times if you have life insurance already, even though they know you already have it.
Yeah.
This sounds very specific to you.
It is actually, but don't tell me I'm the only one that's going through that.
What, I like going through. You have family members who are constantly trying to sell you life insurance.
Life insurance, yes. I have two family members that are selling both life insurance or mortgages.
Uh-huh. And what do you say to them in that moment?
I told them, like, hey, I already have life insurance. But then they were like, well, you have a baby now. Why don't you get your baby life insurance as well?
So they're using family get-togethers, family gatherings to pitch, to sell.
Product.
Yeah. All right.
So I just wanted to, like, have a good time when we're a family gathering.
I thought you were going to say, like, you got a family member who's, wants to sell you Arbonne or something like that, right? Like some sort of makeup thing or Tupperware or whatever the new thing is. I don't know anybody who sells life insurance or mortgages.
Yeah.
But that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate because I have two family members, so it feels like I'm the only one. Or maybe it's a cultural thing. I don't want to say what my background is, but
you sound Filipino.
It feels like a lot. Yeah. Oh, how do you? No, don't call me out on it. A lot of Filipinos are listening to it.
I know.
Okay.
So you know exactly what I'm talking
Bro,
about.
okay, hold on here. I think that you think maybe your anonymity is a little bit stronger than what it is. I don't know if there's a ton of people out there who have two family members who sell life insurance and mortgages and always bring it up at family gatherings.
Yeah.
This may be unique to you, brother.
It's getting so annoying when it comes to them, but I hope they're not listening, but I think they might.
Yeah.
Okay, but what about are you married or you got a girlfriend?
Yes, I'm married.
Okay.
I'm married.
So does your wife say anything to you? Like, hey, just hear them out, or why don't you, take a look at the offer? Maybe it's good. Maybe it's better than what we have right now.
Well, so what ended up happening was last week, one of my other family member came over and actually do the presentation. They tell us, like, hey, it's good for you. They wouldn't stop about it. Every time they see us, just like, hey, just hear us out, hear us out, hear us out. I'm like, listen, we already have it, so we don't want it anymore because life insurance is not actually an investment. It's an expense for us.
So hold on a second. When that Tito came over, was he coming over just for a visit, or was he coming over to do this pitch? Like, did you know ahead of time what he was coming over for?
We know ahead of time.
Oh,
we know ahead of time.
And you still said
my wife was
yes?
just like, hey, just hear them out just so you can tell them so they will stop doing it in the future.
Now, your mortgage, people who try and sell you mortgages, now, are they, like, do they work at a bank or they work for, like, some shady money lender?
Brokers.
Brokers.
They're brokers.
Okay, I got you.
Yes.
I got you.
So they have, they do both mortgage and insurance, and they know people in that field.
Okay.
So, but they were trying to sell us. The latest one that really got to me was when they're trying to sell baby insurance.
Baby insurance.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they were like, by they turn 18, this is how much they're going to have. But I'm like, listen, they need to go to college or university.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
our main goal here instead of insurance.
When this Tito came over, was it over dinner or did you guys just keep it casual?
This is just casual. It wasn't even dinner.
Yeah,
okay. So you didn't put out like lumpia or anything, just like a quick appetizer?
No, they actually brought pizza for us.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Oh, no, I'm not being so specific now. You're putting me on the line.
Bro, it's all good.
Oh, my God.
You'll be fine. Take him out for Jollibee. He'll be good.
Okay, probably. Oh, man.
hey.
They might not even talk to me after this.
No.
Hey, that's a good thing.
That's actually true.
Okay. Hey, listen, thanks.
I appreciate it.
Thanks so much. Roz Mocha's Vented Moments. It's always wonderful to hear what people need to vent about.
Yeah. Thanks, Mocha. Thanks, Roz.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. You know when you're really stressed or not feeling so great about your life or about yourself? Talking to someone who understands can really help. But who is that person? How do you find them? Where do you even start? Talkspace. Talkspace makes it easy to get the support you need. With Talkspace, you can go online, answer a few questions about your preferences, and be matched with a therapist. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule, wherever you feel most at ease. If you're depressed, stressed, struggling with a relationship, or if you want some counseling for you and your partner, or just need a little extra one-on-one support, Talkspace is here for you. Plus, Talkspace works with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. No insurance? No problem. Now get $80 off of your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com. Save $80 with code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com.
Hello. Welcome to the Roz and Mocha Show.
Hi, guys.
All right, here we go.
Calm down. Time to get it off your chest right now. Maybe you should talk about your problems. Roz and Mocha better moments.
Vented Moments on the Roz and Mocha Show has been quite popular lately. A lot of people got a lot of problems, a lot of things they want to talk about, a lot of things they want to get off their chest. Maybe this is an opinion that you have that you can't necessarily share with other people. Maybe other people just don't agree with you, or you just feel like they won't listen to you the way the Roz and Mocha Show will.
That's true.
So we got the outlet. You don't got to say your name if you don't want, but go ahead.
Hey, guys, it's Anaz. I don't mind sharing my name because I think this actually is a popular opinion. But what the front door is with these big, massive trucks who drive on the highways during rush hour and feel entitled to take over all the lanes. You're trying to get to your destination, you're running late, and then these guys just, instead of following suit in the first two lines, decide they're going to, take their time, drive on all four lanes, even in the fast one, when technically that's only to be used when you want to take over. And I'm just so irritated. They barely leave any room for the smaller cars to pass them through. And it's a safety issue. And I don't know who gave them their licenses, but what the unbelievable. Am I the only one that feels this way?
It's funny. We hear your vented moment, and we've talked to truck drivers that listen to this show multiple times, and they almost have similar complaints about regular drivers, like people who are in their vehicles, about not respecting their space or their speed or cutting in front of them, not realizing that could cause an accident because it takes them a little bit longer to react and brake. So
fair enough. But when you're driving down the 401, the 400 series highways,
yeah,
don't get me started on the Gardner and downtown. I can't even do that. But they're supposed to stay in one or two lanes. But if they're trying to get over, past another truck or a vehicle, that's fine. Take them over, get back into your main lane and stay there. But I have legit, and I hope no police officers are listening, but I have photos of trucks taking over four lanes, barely any room for anybody to pass them.
And it's ridiculous. Like, yes, I get it. There's some crazy, small car drivers out there, and I totally get where those guys are coming from when they complain about us. But like I don't understand the law.
So wait a second. Are you talking about like being on, say there's 5 lanes on the highway, and you're talking about trucks being sort of lined up in those first 4 lanes?
Absolutely.
What are they supposed to do though?
Well, are they like, I remember way back when, and I'm aging myself, I think but like during, when you were taking your driver's license courses and all of that stuff, I legitimately remember reading that they're supposed to stick to the first 2 lanes.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I wonder if they're trying to
like
leapfrog each other or like trying to pass one another.
Yeah. Fine. Okay, do that. But like, come on, guys. They're going at pretty much like a snail's pace, all like saying hello to each other, like windows at the same length. Come on. I'll send them with a photo. Like, it's so messed up. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just stay with the first 2 lanes. If you're leapfrogging each other, that's absolutely fine. But like, once you do that, get back in your own lane. Stay on the side.
I'll tell you why it's difficult to have them in those first 2 lanes, especially on a big highway. Because if they're in that first lane, then they're also in the lane that people coming onto the highway have to merge with. And when you start running at a road and you're in that merge lane that's ending, and you got 9 trucks all lined up and you can't get in, that's worse.
Okay, fair enough. Give them the second lane.
Okay.
We'll keep the first lane.
So the second and third. So the second and third then, right?
No, just the second.
Oh, just
the
the second.
Leapfrog.
Okay, I got you.
Let's
But what if they got
greedy.
to pass someone? What if they got to for safety reasons, right?
Okay,
or they got to slow
that,
down to let another vehicle in.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I don't mean to disparage your vented moment here. But it is. Listen, there's a lot of people that hate truckers, and there's a lot of truckers that hate drivers. And I think it's just this ongoing, nonstop, since the beginning of time on big highways, that drivers annoy truckers and truckers annoy drivers.
Fair enough. Let's just give them the second lane. They can leapfrog through the third, but get back and stay there. That's it.
Yes.
Oof. And let me drive in peace. Like, downtown gives me stress anyways. I don't need these big trucks around me.
All right, girl. You feel better?
Yes, definitely.
Yes, okay.
I know this is a vented moment, but I have my 2 girls who love you guys. Can they just quickly say hi?
Sure.
Of course.
Okay, Sarina, Melina, say hi to Roz and Mocha. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, we love you guys. Thanks for the time.
Love you right back. Be safe out
Take
there.
care.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, love.
All right, there you go. If you have a vented moment, feel free. I'm sure we're going to hear from like every trucker across the country. Feel free to reach out anytime. Just text the word vent to 925-555.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Roz Mocha Flaming Romo reached out once again.
Calm down. Time to get it off your chest right now. Maybe you should talk about your problems. Roz Mocha better moments.
As always with vented moments, you don't have to give your name unless you feel so strongly and you want everyone to know who is saying their vented moment. What do you want to do? You want to say your name or not?
I do not.
Okay,
no problem.
What is your vented moment? Actually, before you tell us your vented moment, how long has this been on your mind? How long has this been bothering you for?
Oh man, it's been a while, since December, really.
Wow.
So for a while, yeah.
All right, you can't talk to anybody else about it. No one else will listen to you. Maybe no one will care. But this is the platform for you. You can say whatever it is that you want. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, so I'm just calling because I want my coworkers to mind their own business and stop giving me input on my life. I live pretty far from work. I live in Bobcaygeon, and I work in Etobicoke. And every day I come in, my coworkers are always telling me, oh, you should move closer to work, Why do you live so far away? Like, I wouldn't live that far away. Man, you must be so tired. And it's just like, guys, stop.
Okay, just pause for 1 second. For people unfamiliar with the geography, how far away, how long of a commute do you have?
So on a good day, it's about an hour 50.
Wow.
On a bad day with traffic, it's about 2 hours, maybe 2:30. Depending on the route.
Each way?
Yes, that's driving. If I take the train, it's a little bit longer.
Yo, why don't you move closer to work?
Well, that's the reason. Like, I like where I live. I love living out in the country. I don't like the city. And I also did it for my fiance because she was really homesick, and there's her grandma's not doing that so good. So we moved closer to her family for that reason. But as soon as they say that, my coworkers are like, oh, well, that's noble. Well, why does it have to be noble? Like, I just like living out there because I like the country.
Does
you know what I mean? Like,
how often are your coworkers busting your balls about this?
oh my gosh, so often. And it's not like I bring it up. I just like occasionally I'll be like, man, traffic's a killer. But that's like normal work talk. You know, it's not like I'm coming into work like, woe is me.
Yeah, but when you say traffic is a killer, bro, that's, you know, you live 2.5 hours away, one way.
Yeah.
Like in the winter, I can't even imagine. Like you're traveling to and from work is like close to 6 hours, bro. Whatever you do for a living, you don't gotta tell us what you do for a living, but what you get paid, is it worth the commute and like what it does to your vehicle and maintenance and gas and all that stuff? Like, does it make sense?
Well, because I was living in Trenton before this, which is also about 2 hours. And I said to my fiance, because she was really sad and depressed, and I said, well, you know what? Screw it. We're moving to Bob Cajun. And she's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, because I'll tell you what I do. I'm a diesel mechanic. I make really good money, and I work nights right now. So it kind of like pans out because when I'm driving in, I usually miss the traffic because everyone's coming home. And then when I'm going home, everyone's coming in, right? So it kind of pans out where if I was on a day shift, it would suck because I've done day shifts before at my work, and it's like 3 hours in traffic. So my 2 hour commute turns into a 4-hour commute, right?
Wow.
What are you doing, Ross?
I just put it into Waze. If you and I left right now from here, and this is an easy traffic time of day, right? Easy traffic time of day. If you and I left here right now, it's going to take 2:15, and that's the best it's going to be.
Oh my God,
bro!
Move closer to work,
bro. Your coworkers. I mean, I know that they're real busy and everything, right?
Yeah.
But if somebody comes in complaining about traffic, and I know they live 2.5 hours away, you're going to hear about it. We're sorry, we're doing the wrong thing here. We're not. We should be very supportive. We should be very supportive.
Bro, your coworkers suck, man. They
suck.
They
Tell them mind their own business. Yeah, you did the right thing. Very noble of you.
All right.
I got a lake in front of me. If that makes any difference.
Do they bust your balls about anything else other than like the traffic stuff?
No, that's what upsets me. It's always where I live. It's never about anything else. It's not about like how I look, what I listen to.
On one of those days when it's 2.5 hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
What time are you getting home on like a Tuesday? And then what time do you have to leave for work the next morning on a Wednesday?
Well, it's hard to gauge that because I work at night. So if I'm going off nights, I'll get home today at around 10:50 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then I have to leave at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh my God.
To get to work. Yeah.
You're at home for 6 hours, including sleep?
Yeah, so when I get home, I'll down something really fast, usually like a microwave meal or something, and then I'll sleep and then up and at them, right? So,
bro, that don't make sense. Sorry, man. I'm with your coworkers on this one. I may have to make fun of you again, dog.
Wow.
I mean, go for it.
That's a life. You know, we all got to live by our choices, I guess, right?
Don't make sense, homie.
I know it doesn't, but like, shouldn't my happiness be like what matters the most?
Bro, you're gonna be so asleep. Like, yo, this lack of sleep is gonna catch up to you in a few years. How old are you, bro?
Yeah, I'm 28.
If I didn't know better, I would think that you did not like your wife at all. I know. It sounds like you do, right? You know, moved out there for her, everything else, but you know, you've managed to keep yourself in that house 6 hours a day, including sleep.
Wait a minute. So if you're at home between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m., do you even see her?
Not really. It depends on the day. Like if she's off work, then I'll see her a little bit, but usually no.
Wow. So you don't see your fiance until like the weekend?
Well, my weekend falls in the middle of the week, so while I'm off, she's working.
Dog.
And then when she gets home, when she gets home, I see her and whatever. But
yeah.
Bro, you're engaged, but you got no girl.
Well,
yeah.
I guess if you look at it that way.
Yeah. Damn. All right, dude. Well, listen, you do you, as they say.
That was a very interesting event of the moment.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, thank you guys.
Also, sorry for all the judgment, bro.
Yeah.
I know we're not supposed to.
I mean, I was expecting the worst, but...
All right, buddy. Before we let you go, between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Owner of the restaurant. Got to be Roz.
Thank you, brother.
Later, dude.
Later, bye.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10
on Kiss 92.5.
Kiss925.com.
Or download the Seeker app.
Doug. Limu and I always tell you to customize your car insurance and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. But now, we want you to feel it. Cue the emu music, Limu.
Save yourself money today. Increase your wealth. Customize and save, we say.
That may have been too much feeling.
Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Savings vary. Underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates. Excludes Massachusetts.